Class 2, English 1, Chapter 6, Uncountable and Uncountable Naming Words. Topics for today are recap of naming words, meaning of countable and uncountable naming words. Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to cover chapter number 16. I hope you all are doing good. Before we start this chapter, let's quickly recap what all we learned for naming words. What are naming words? Words which tell us the names of people, places, animals and things are called naming words or nouns. For example, Ram, Sita, Delhi, cat, bottle, etc. These words are called naming words. Naming words can be common or special. When we give a common name, a name which is given to all, like boy can be any boy. But if I say Ram, it is a name given to a particular boy. So that name is called Ram. For example, if you have given name Ram as a special name to a boy, then that name is called the special name. Then we also learn that naming words can show number of a particular thing, whether it is one or many in number. And when it is one, when a naming word tells that it is one in number, then it is called singular noun. When it is many in number, then it is called plural noun. For example, one cat or a cat. And when it is many, then we say 5 cats, 10 cats. So it also shows the number. Naming words can show gender also, whether they are male or female. For example, cow means we are talking about a female cow. Bull is male. So a naming word also tells us whether it is male or female. Now we are going to learn more about the nouns. In this section we will be learning which are the nouns that we can count in numbers and which we cannot count in numbers, but we can only show the number in quantity, like few, some, lots of, many, like this. The words will be used, not the numbers. So the naming words for which we can use the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 1 cat, 2 cat, 3 cats, these naming words are called countable naming words. And for the nouns for which we cannot use numbers like 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, those naming words are called uncountable naming words. So let's look at this example. The naming words that we can count are called countable naming words. For example, 1 cat, 3 cats, 1 flower, 4 flowers. Here we can count the things. Number 2, the naming words that we cannot count are called uncountable naming words. For example, water. Can we say 1 water, 2 water? No. Milk. Can we say 1 milk, 2 milk? No. Can we say 1 sand, 2 sand? So these naming words like water, milk, sand, here we cannot show them in numbers, but we can show them in quantity by saying some water, some milk, lots of sand. Like this we can show by using words for them, not the numbers. So we learn that naming words can be countable also and uncountable also. Now let's quickly do this exercise that is given in your page number 29 of your English 1 book, where the instruction says that you have to circle the things that Pam buys. Then you have to tick it. but here you won't be able to, I won't be able to tick it, so I have underlined all those things which needs to be ticked and kept all those things that has to be circled. So let's read the instruction quickly. Read the following and bold or circle the things Pam buys. Then tick or underline all the things that you can count. So here we have to do two things. One, we have to circle all the things that is being bought by Pam, and tick only those things that you can count it. So what are the things she's buying? Pam goes to the market. She buys bananas, a watermelon, milk, tomatoes, brinjals and jam. So the things that she bought are bananas, watermelon, milk, tomatoes, brinjal, jam. So I have kept all those naming words in bold. Now which are these things which can be counted? Bananas can be counted, watermelon can be counted, milk cannot be counted, so I have not underlined it. Tomatoes can be counted, brinjals can be counted, so I have underlined them, but jam cannot be counted. We can say one bottle of jam, two bottles of jam, but we cannot say one jam, two jam, three jam. So jam cannot be counted. So this exercise you do it in your book as well as in your copy. Copy work is your homework, book work is your classwork. That's all for today, children. Do this work neatly in your copy and revise it well.